Hello humans! I just wanted to start this video off with a bit of a disclaimer. So at this current point in time, it is the night before I'm planning to head to Japan. I am currently planning to make 2 different Japan videos. One video will be more relaxed and vlog-like as I attend the cities and explore the country. And the other video will focus more on Super Smash Bros. As I compete at EVO Japan 2020. The video you're watching now will be the vlog type video. This is going to be called Japanuary. And I figured if you're new to my channel, maybe you just want to see what Japan looks like. Here are 1 or 2 things I'm going to say about myself before I actually dive into the nitty-gritty of this vlog. My name is Bradley, although I'm better known under the alias of Yoshiller on social media. I've been making videos for my own YouTube channel for nearly 12 years. I currently live in Los Angeles, which is where I was born and raised. I've traveled all over the country, but I've never traveled outside of the country. I am a bit of a geek, but I don't actually do as many geeky things as I might seem like I do. I don't really watch anime, I don't really read manga or really any comics for that matter. I've seen a couple anime, my favorite's One Punch Man. I'm a very picky eater. A lot of my friends and colleagues are very curious to know what I'll be eating in Japan, and admittedly I'm curious too, so we'll find out about that. And on my YouTube channel I'm commonly known for wearing a Yoshi hat on my head. I don't know how much I'll be wearing it in Japan, but I will be taking it with me. So there actually is one more thing I wanted to do before I actually got this vlog started. I actually am a big time Pokemon fanatic, and yes, I do play Pokemon Go. So I figured it'd be wise for me to play Pokemon Go while I attend another country for the first time, so that way I can get a few Pokemon souvenirs, if you know what I mean. I'm gonna go ahead and put 20 bucks into this game right now so I can increase my storage space and increase my bag space and buy some incubators and stuff like that. So here we go. Here we go. I don't know if the camera's seeing it, but I'm selecting that. Purchase. It's the only time I've ever actually put this much money into the game. I've put maybe a couple bucks into it in all the years that I've played it. I don't think I've never bought 20 bucks before, but there it goes. There it goes, guys. I'm all set. All right, now the vlog can truly begin. So I've been to LAX dozens of times. I've flown out of here probably 6 times last year alone. But I've never actually been to the international terminal. And it's actually pretty neat. It's like a giant mall. Hi. People are nice. So I have about an hour before I actually board my flight. Today is obviously boarding day, that's why I'm at the airport. I'm all set. I got my Mario Kart hoodie on, I've got my backpack with my Switch and my stuff in it, and cables and whatnot. I'm gonna find my gate, grab a snack or something, and get ready for a very long flight. So for those curious, I flew with Japan Airlines and I boarded my flight at noon on January 21st, 2020. The flight was on time and the cabin was pretty cozy. My seat was comfortable. I am pretty tall, so I'm always gonna have a problem with leg space no matter what, but all things considered, I had a decent amount of space. I also had a window seat, which I generally love having, and the staff and crew were very generous. Altogether, for a round-trip flight, it was about $700, which to me sounds like a pretty fantastic deal. I don't know how much international flights usually cost, but it usually costs me about $400 to fly to and from Boston, so the fact that this was only $700 sounds pretty good for all the things that I got on the flight. I was served some sort of chicken meal while I was on the flight. I was watching Shazam for those curious about what's on the TV monitor here. And maybe it's just because I'm a picky eater, but I didn't really enjoy the food. I don't know if it's because it's airplane food or it's because I just don't enjoy the texture or the flavor, but I didn't really finish my meal. Then about halfway into the flight, they dimmed the light so that people could go to sleep. And then a few hours after that, we were all served a second meal, and during that time, I was watching the Aladdin remake, which was okay. And then finally, after about 12 hours or so of flying in the air, I landed at the Narita airport. Okay, so I just arrived a couple minutes ago. This is a very cool looking airport based on what I've seen so far. And right now, it is midnight back at home and it's 5 p.m. here. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna change my clock over to Japan time. You guys ready? But the second I take my phone off of airplane mode, it should start displaying Japan time. Let's watch. Let's watch. Well, actually, let's connect to Wi-Fi before I ruin my data plan, huh? Okay, now that I've arrived, you know what I have to do is I gotta open up Pokemon Go and see how different the Pokemon are here. Let's see what the first Pokemon I catch here is gonna be. Ready? Here we go. Lunar New Year, that's fun. Alright. We can make it Minun. Let's go Minun. So I'll catch that. And then I will catch up with you guys in a bit. So I'm still at the airport right now. I'm waiting to meet up with a friend. He's gonna meet me here. We're gonna ride a train together and we're gonna head over to his place. But for the time being, I've been playing Pokemon Go and I've had no issue finding regional Pokemon left and right. Like here's Farfetch'd, who's supposed to be exclusive to the Asian countries. Even more so, I walked around the terminal for a bit while playing Pokemon Go. I checked out a 7-Eleven that was here, and I can confirm the 7-Elevens in Japan are much better than the ones in America. You can get like a full course meal at the 7-Elevens here, and it's awesome. I haven't eaten anything yet though, so I will save that. I will actually try the food another time. Additionally, I also just saw the Pokemon store. It was very cool. I didn't buy anything because I figure I'm going to see some other Pokemon stores while I'm in Japan, so I just got some pictures, some videos, so I can compare and contrast the Pokemon stores to each other. Just waiting for my friend to show up, and then we'll probably truly get the vlog started once I actually leave the airport. But for now, I'm here for about another hour. The first thing I can say about the Narita airport was that it was very clean. Navigating the airport was very simple. Plenty of instructions and signs are in English, and even if they're not in English, you can generally figure out where to go. I mainly hung around the Pokemon Center store, and obviously they're gonna play Pokemon music while you're in the store, and I can confirm that they did play the Pokemon Center theme, which I kinda thought was humorous. Aside from the Pokemon store, the big thing that stood out to me was, believe it or not, the bathrooms. I'll be honest, I'm the type of guy that usually doesn't want to have to use a public restroom, but here in Japan, I almost kinda want to use the toilets. Apparently, it's standard in Japan to have very awesome toilets. Not only do you get your own full-on private room anytime you need to use the toilet, but you also get a toilet with a seat warmer. It feels like a hotel room. So yeah, the two adjectives I'd use to describe the Narita airport are clean and comforting. And after about an hour or two, I finally got a message from my friend and I was getting prepared to meet up with him. Okay, so any minute now, I'm gonna reunite with a good friend of mine. This friend is named Cephazon. His real name is Robert, but his username is Cephazon. I'll probably call him Cephazon throughout the trip. Any second now, I'm gonna reunite with him. He told me to get my camera ready. So my camera's ready. I don't know if he's gonna be here in 10 seconds or 10 minutes, but he's at the airport, and these days he lives in Japan. The last time I saw Cephazon in person was in 2017. It was either during E3 or slightly after E3. I'm not 100% sure. I think it was slightly after E3. I think I saw him one more time. But I have not seen him since he moved here to Japan. I mean, at this point I'm just making conversation until he appears. That Pokemon store's pretty neat. I know it's not the only Pokemon store in Japan, let alone Tokyo, so it's not the only Pokemon store in Tokyo, let alone Japan. So I'm excited to see more. That might be the man. That might be him. That might be the guy. That might be the guy. I figured it was only fitting. That we reunite in front of the Pokemon store.
That makes sense. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Last time I saw you, I was kicking your butt.
Yeah, in which game?
Sun and Moon.
That sounds about right.
Conroy and I, and
was that the last time I saw it? That's what I was trying to say in front of this camera.
Okay, I guess not. No,
E3
2017.
No, did I see? Okay, E3 2017.
Okay, you saw me. You were the last person I saw before I came here.
Yeah, okay.
So it makes sense. I'm the first person.
You and I went to that Holiday Inn hotel.
Yes,
that was like a week or two after E3, right?
Yes, yes, it was. Because I went to DC, and then I came back, and then you were the last person I saw.
Got it.
And now I'm the first person you see in Japan.
Well, guys, this is Cephazon.
Nihon ni yokoso.
Yeah, he knows his Japanese.
日本語がよくわかります。3年間日本に住んでいますので、日本語を勉強しなければなりませんでしたね。はい。
I hope that translates into something appropriate. All right, he generously came over to the airport. I'm gonna head over to. It's an apartment?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna head to his apartment.
House.
I'm probably not gonna vlog till we actually get there for the sake of privacy and for the sake of respect of people that take public transportation around here. So I'll see. I might do like 1 or 2 B-roll shots. That'll be about it though. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Sorry, a couple more things. So one, I bought this thing.
Yes. That looks like a food. Oh, yes.
Is it a food? I don't know what it is, but I guess you can. Is it a cookie? Because there's like a picture of a. It looks like a cookie, but then there's like.
It's chocolate flavored because it says chocolate aji.
Okay. And then there's like stickers or something. What are these?
はい、シールが入っていますので、はいはい、シールの種類は1040種. So I guess there's 40 that you can 40 you can get maybe.
Are they stickers? What are they?
They are seals. Yes, they are stickers.
Okay, stickers are cool. I guess we'll open that when we get back to your
There
place.
is one. There is one inside. So,
okay.
シール1枚いる.
Okay,
so
well it costs the equivalent of $1 US, so I figured why the heck not. I have one more. I have one more thing for you though. Can you hold my camera for 1 sec?
Oh yes, of course. I'm gonna point it at me.
So this won't make sense in context of the vlog, but Seth asked me to get him something before I went to the
Oh, I
airport.
did. Oh my God, those are mine. These are all mine. This is payment to stay at my house during the duration of Japan. Nope, these are gonna be gone before we even get back. I not kidding.
Yeah.
I love goldfish.
So I'm super hungry. They had food on the plane.
Yes. I bet it's like the breakfasty kind of thing.
Let's see. So I'm picky. You know that.
Oh, I'm picky with air food.
Okay. So the first meal they served, they said, "Do you want beef or chicken?" I said chicken, and it was like a chicken cup with some rice, and I didn't really like it.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we're talking air quality food. So,
I gave him the benefit of the doubt. So in short, I've hardly eaten anything. I'm very hungry, and because it's late, we're gonna do a
Domino's pizza.
Yeah, we're gonna make it an easy night tonight.
First food in Japan, Domino's pizza.
We're gonna do an easy night because tomorrow we're gonna travel, and that's when I'm gonna try a bunch of foreign foods.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
We want to sit at the edge, so make sure we get those 2 seats. Okay.
I'll follow you. I'm waiting for the actual train to move. They said hurry, right? So it should start any second now?
Well, I meant hurry because you never know if other guests are going to come. Also,
I just want to do this before there's too many people in the car.
I think we should do it now then, maybe.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Just say, this is a train, and he's riding his first train in Japan.
This is my first Japan train ride. I have the card in my pocket.
Yes, yes. Very important. IC card. You might, I mean, if you ride transit in any other major city in the world, you know what this is.
Yeah, I'm used to public transportation. I used to live in San Francisco, so I'm especially used to just like tapping the card and going. It's just I've never done it in a foreign country, so I just want to make sure I'm being respectful. All right, we're moving. They can tell we're moving. Little flashes.
Hi,
We'll be on here for about an hour. All right, so we made it back to the apartment. We got ourselves some pizza. I got myself plain cheese. Seth has pepperoni. I also got some nuggets. I know it's not a Japanese meal, but like I said, we're tired and we just needed to get what we could get. I'll get some more B-roll footage tomorrow. I don't exactly know what this vlog is going to be just yet, but I hope I'll have footage of riding more subways. Also, Seth generously bought me strawberry Coke. I've never tried it before, so I'll try it now. All right, strawberry Coke. Is this not in America? Is that why you're having me try it?
Yeah, it's not in America. We have things like peach Coke. Well, I think peach Coke is now in the United States. We have citrus Coke. We have all kinds of flavors like orange Coke.
All right, strawberry Coke. Here we go. Yeah, what you think strawberry Coke would taste like? It tastes like. It's fine. Strawberry is a good flavor. Coca-Cola is like standard soda, so it's not bad.
Oh, though we do have real sugar in here in Japan.
Oh, that's true.
We don't have a high fructose
I can't
corn
read
syrup.
this, but
Well, it makes you feel any better. I don't want to, so.
it's fine. Yeah, you know, not bad. I don't know if I'd go out of my way to get this again, just because I don't drink a whole lot of.
Yeah, it's like
soda.
an experience thing. You wouldn't really.
Yeah, but that's pretty good. And then I need to see what this is. Okay, I need to know. Tell you what, because it comes with a sticker, right? If it's Lucario or Zoroark, I would like to keep it. If it's any others, you're more than welcome to keep it, okay?
I think I'll be fine. This is something I have access to on a daily basis if I wanted it.
Okay, so there's Mr. Mime on here, but Mr. Mime, it doesn't say Mr. Mime's one of the stickers.
That's the snacks. The sticker is in there. You got it.
Okay, the sticker's what I want.
You don't want the food.
I'll get the food after. Okay, so shows a picture of Pikachu, but maybe that's just because Pikachu is the mascot. I'm hoping it's not just Pikachu.
I hope it is Pikachu. I hope they're mostly Pikachu. I hope there was an error at the factory and they're just all Pikachu.
Oops, all Pikachu. It's Sylveon. That's your favorite.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take. There we go. You know, I got a nice Sylveon.
All right, now what's the cookie? Before I have my dinner. Thank you for filming, by the way. Yeah. So Mr. Mime. Not gonna, if it's multiple cookies, which I assume it is.
Oh, it's gonna be many.
And I'm not gonna eat all of them. I'm just gonna have like one.
Yeah, Japanese bags are a pain.
Should I do the popping method? Where
No, maybe a little loud. I'd pull because you got.
Okay, thank you.
You learn.
Thank you. I'm learning Japanese culture. All right.
That's culture.
There it is. This Pikachu has its ear knocked off.
It had better days. Okay. It was the one that got injured in the factory. Oops, all Pikachu.
Oh, it's like a Cocoa Puff.
Yeah, you put milk in it. Maybe it could be Oops, all Pikachu.
That's actually pretty good. It tastes like cereal, but good like cocoa cereal. You want one? Or?
Yeah, actually, I'll try one.
Okay.
I'll try one. Usually I don't really partake in these sort of...
Right.
This one's just missing an ear entirely.
So I tried my strawberry Coke, I got my cereal, now I'm gonna have my dinner, and then we'll actually explore the city a bit tomorrow. Thank you, Seth, for letting me stay with you. I'm not gonna show his apartment for security's sake, but just know that I'm in his apartment. That's what this is right now. Okay, I actually have to spoil my dinner a little bit more. Seth is introducing something called ruby chocolate to me. I like chocolate a lot. I don't really go out of my way to just eat pure dark chocolate. I like it if it's mixed into something, but otherwise, if it's just chocolate alone, I'm usually a milk chocolate or white chocolate guy, which is kind of like less pure chocolate, if you will. Seth will correct me on that. Oh. Carré de chocolat? Is that what it says?
It's French, if I'm not mistaken.
Chocolat. Okay.
Chocolat.
Ruby.
That's a natural color, by the way. That's not dyed.
So should I put the whole thing in my mouth, or just like take a bite out of it?
Yeah, just take it. Put it all in.
Put the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not flavored.
Yeah.
That is how that chocolate tastes.
I'm trying to think of how to describe it, because it's good. I was a picky eater, and I was a guy who doesn't like dark chocolate. It's good. So if you describe dark chocolate as rich...
I would describe dark chocolate as bitter, though.
Because this is sweet. That aftertaste is pretty darn good. It's weird. It's not like sour. It's almost a little fruity afterward, but it's like good fruity. It's like watermelon.
Most people say raspberry.
Yeah, I could go raspberry. But that type of thing, like not a sour fruit, not something like a lemon or an orange, but something that gives it that kick. It's not super rich. I don't have to chew it for that long. That's good. That was very good, actually. I don't know how to describe. It's basically it's about as sweet as milk chocolate usually is, but it has a kind of fruity edge to it. But it doesn't taste like chocolate fruit either.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was pretty good. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, ruby chocolate. Tried that as well, because apparently that's another thing you can get in Japan.
Yeah, so it's also pretty rare and expensive.
Well, then thank you for letting me try that.
There we go.
All right. Now we're at the train station. We were walking past there, the Shinjuku area. It's not Shinjuku?
No.
We're going to Shinjuku.
Going through Shinjuku.
We're going through Shinjuku.
That's Koenji.
What?
Koenji.
Koenji.
But we're going to change at Ochanomizu to the Chuo local line, and then the next stop will be Akihabara.
Great. Yeah, Seth has no idea how much I love just like buildings and modern architecture.
We're in the suburbs, so really this is nothing.
That excites me, dude. This is cool. This is cool. This is
These reaction when we're actually in the same city.
Yeah, so I'm not going to film while I'm actually on the train. I might film out the window. So you're not going to see what the interior of the train looks like. Sorry. And then Seth also does, maybe you do know this, maybe I told you, trains are my favorite method of transportation.
They're mine too.
So this is going to be perfect.
Oh yeah.
All right. To that way. Alright guys.
本日は日本のポケモンと何があるかな
Oh man. Oh, there's like a slight flicker. Oh man. Okay. Okay.
It's just a station clock.
Okay. the Yoshi glove. They have a Yoshi oven glove. And when you open it, it's the mouth. So it almost doubles as a hand puppet. That's so fascinating and funny, but also so terrifying. So I'm not gonna get it, but that, if that doesn't summarize like the crazy stuff you can find in Japan, I don't necessarily know what will. Oh, whoa. How big is the store?
3 floors.
3 floors. Okay, I'm ready. Super potato. This looks like a candy aisle, but as a matter of fact, each one of these is a video game that could give you hours of entertainment. More than candy.
Except for that one.
Except Tom and Jerry. You'd have more entertainment watching the show.
Yes.
Very cool. Oh, and then we got Donkey Kong Jr.
Ice Climber.
Cephazon and I wound up visiting all sorts of game stores throughout Akihabara. Trust me, there was no shortage of them. We must have shopped for an hour. Ultimately, I wound up not buying any of the games, but I did just enjoy seeing everything. We then stopped to have a quick lunch, I drank a ton of orange juice, and then just before we left Akihabara, Cephazon took me to a huge department store. This was the last place we visited in Akihabara before we moved on to the next part of our trip. Ceph, are you freaking kidding me with this?
You're right, I too am concerned that there are no more Sailor Moon
This is one floor. This is one floor of the building.
Yeah, but they don't have any Sailor Moon gotcha phones, which is all that matters.
That's what matters to you, dude. I've never been here before. Alright, you go ahead and look. I'm gonna go to this aisle real quick. Sesame Street, Splatoon, Kirby.
Dragon Quest.
The slime specifically, but Dragon Quest. Okay. I'm following you.
We are here on a mission.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do this vlog style. You ready?
Yeah.
So Ceph took me to what appears to be the world's biggest department store.
Oh, you wish. This is nothing.
This is nothing?
This is nothing.
Okay. Well, it's huge. We're on one floor of it. We've got advertisements everywhere.
Ikebukuro is far more bigger than department store.
Ikebukuro? Okay. Well, for now, I wouldn't say I'm overwhelmed. There's just so much to do in this one store. Okay. So you know how Target has an electronics section? This is like if you took every electronics section at a Target
in the world
and then put it together. And this is just one floor of this building. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Ceph, if you weren't here, I might actually get lost in this building.
You get lost in this floor, I think.
Oh, more Yoshis. We got a blue one this time.
This isn't even the best store for it.
I figure. But let's see what the average. Oh yeah.
Very small selection. Very small.
Yeah, this is small, huh?
This is actually a very small collection. There are stores in Ginza which just piles of them.
Yeah. See, if you were okay. So first of all, I want to point out, you can't buy just the Octolink in Japan, or just
here in the United States.
Yeah, or in America. Yeah. You're saying this is small?
This is
yeah,
a small
in America, you'd have the Mario amiibo. Maybe you'd have Toad.
Yep.
That'd be about it. Maybe Wolflink. Wolflink's a little common.
Mifa and
oh, hang on. No, you guys are missing Rivali.
Oh, Rivali, I'm assuming would be right there.
Yeah, Rivali's popular. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's hiding somewhere. You know?
Lots of Richter, because he just came out. Richter and Dark Samus just came out.
Yeah, Dark Samus. I love Dark Samus. This is half of my username, Phazon.
Oh.
They got curbs.
Yeah, I say Cephazon, but it is supposed to be Phazon.
You know what? I don't actually like I did not like the canon pronunciation of Phazon.
Snake. Oh, who's hiding here? Robin? Hi, Robin. Once upon a time in Hollywood, in Japan. Wait a minute. You have no idea how weird this is to me. Okay. So Cephazon said that this is more or less the equivalent of Saffron City from the original Pokemon games. Yes. And in the original Pokemon games, Saffron City was always depicted as the big city with the biggest buildings. And while it might not be the biggest city in the game in terms of actual area, I think that goes to either Fuchsia or Celeron. They did do a good job at making it this city with lots of tall. It's not as saffron as it is in the games, but it is very cool looking. Lots of tall buildings, and you know I love that. Oh man. Oh man. And this is just Tokyo. This is, I think they said Tokyo SP1. So it's cool. Here, let's get past the plants a little bit. Adds a little color to the scenery.
As you may not have mentioned, winters here are relatively warm. This is a subtropic environment, so it usually never snows here.
It's kind of nice out right now. It's a little cold, I guess, but I don't feel cold.
It's about 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, this is pretty good. Yeah, man. This is tight. This is tight. I like it. I love it. Where are we headed? So the day was still young, but there was still plenty to do. Unfortunately, at this point in the day, the battery on my video camera had died and I didn't really have an easy way to charge it, so the remainder of my footage for the day mostly came from my cell phone. That means that the amount of footage that I could record was fairly limited, but even so, there were still plenty of things left to do on the docket. And that included visiting the Emperor's Palace over in Tokyo. We checked out the Emperor's Palace, which was pretty cool. We didn't get to go inside, of course, but even the outside was still nice. And then we continued on with our day by visiting various other spots throughout the Metropolitan area. That included visiting the Tokyo Metropolitan Tower, which is huge! If you want to see a great view of the country, then I can't encourage entering this building enough. It's free. Okay. Is it coming?
Your ears are about to pop.
Okay. Here, start recording.
I already am.
Okay. So Seth and I... yeah. Seth and I were in the elevator, we're going up. 6th floor, 7th floor, oh god. It's only 10 floors right now. That's normal. You know, I've been to the top of hotels that have... I'm starting to feel pressurized.
Yeah,
you weren't kidding.
Pop.
I'm glad it's just you and me in the elevator, though.
Yeah, otherwise this wouldn't work.
So each floor is at least 10 feet, right? So we're 230 feet, 240 feet, 250 feet.
I think the floors are actually wider than that. Excuse me. Yeah.
Wider?
Oh, geez, yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel it. Okay. Oh
it's
my
like
god.
when you're on a flight and you're, you know, the very beginning.
So what's the top floor?
45.
45? Okay, we're almost there. Keep it rolling. Keep rolling to those doors.
Actually, there are stairs in here too, so we have to go up more.
Really? Okay. 43, 44, 45. Guys, we're at the top. Look how pretty this is! It's Japan! We're at the top of the Grand Metropolitan Tower, and it's so pretty! It's even like foggy outside, but you can still see so much. And if anything, it's like slightly saturated because it's wet outside. So it actually does kind of look a bit more colorful, to me at least.
We've got a lot more to look at too. Supposedly the name for Ben, which is technically not inaccurate. This kanji is actually used in the word for to study or study, benkyo, so it technically works.
It's just a little weird to have a name that's only one letter. But hey, I found mine. This one's Bradley. Bradley. That's me.
Yes. Sort of kind of meaningless though. I mean, you take the pronunciation, they just sort of combine it. These don't really have much of a meaning.
It's a lucky charm.
You wouldn't give somebody this as a name in Japanese though.
It's a lucky, I mean, maybe not that one, but these are lucky charms. They're cool. You can buy them at the top of the Grand Metropolitan Tower, and it's, if nothing else, like if you want a souvenir, this is what you get. It caught my attention at least. All right, found it. Trying to put it back. Okay, shall we continue?
Small gifts for your friends, family, and lovers.
After hanging out in the building for long enough, it was finally time to go ahead and grab dinner. And thus, that meant that it was finally time to try on some full-on Japanese cuisine. Nighttime in Shinjuku. It's cool. Everything's all lit up. It's, you know, that's one of the reasons why I love these modern cities. It's all so pretty at night. Look at all this. It's all advertisements, but it's all colorful. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. Hey, you want to, okay, yeah, I'll walk along.
This is where Celadon Game Corner would be.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, down this alleyway?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, see everyone's taking pictures, I don't blame them. That's cool. Alright.
We're going to see if Yoshiller can get himself some not water. Let's see what it is. Is it not water? It's not water.
I'll try it. Let me try this.
Wow, it's actually not water this time.
I think it's like tea. It doesn't really have a taste. I mean,
But it's not water.
It's not water. Alright.
I've never seen a left-handed person use chopsticks, so this is interesting.
So everyone's very curious as to what I'm going to eat while I'm here in Japan. Tonight I'm having this, okay? So I'm going to try it out. Take this, and you drop it on there, I guess. But I do want to kind of like make sure it cooks.
Right, yeah, you gotta get it on the meat side down.
How many pieces do I put on at a time?
One or two.
Okay,
I think it's fine.
And then I just take it off when I think it's ready?
Yeah, you gotta flip it and stuff. You gotta make sure it's not gonna
oh yeah, it's very warm.
burn too much, because it is a hot plate.
That's very warm, okay. We're doing this with just chopsticks, but alright. So, I'll try it. I'll try the actual piece in a minute. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, flip it.
And normally I like that. It landed on my plate, so better.
Well, don't worry. So in the middle, it's gonna be hotter than it is on the sides.
Oh yeah, we got some cooking lines. Okay. And I'm gonna try it. It's just beef. Seth wants me to try a piece with wasabi.
Yeah. Wasabi, I like wasabi. People are always surprised by how much wasabi I eat. Yeah, no, you gotta get more than that. No, come on, don't make me do it for you. There you go. That's a big one.
I was trying
You're
to
doing good. You're doing very
ready?
good. Yeah, here you go.
I don't like the wasabi. I like the beef. I'm not a wasabi guy. I'm sorry. Okay.
No, I don't blame you. I'm intrigued as to how your mouth is going to react.
You think it's gonna blow up in my mouth? Is it spicy?
No, it's not really spicy. It's hot, but it's not spicy.
don't like them. I'm sorry.
But you're gonna hate this wasabi Kit Kats I got you.
Yeah. Dinner was okay, but just after dinner, I went next door to play some games. In this gaming area, they had all sorts of stuff, classic arcade games, modern arcade games, and all sorts of games you can play to try and win some prizes. So naturally, I tried to see if I could win anything.
You know, I don't think I've ever known anybody who likes Ampharos. I mean, just look at it. Who's gonna
That's a
want
very
that?
cute plush. I actually really like Ampharos. I love most of Gen 2's
But
Pokemon.
don't you want something more from, I don't know, Sailor Moon?
No, I gotta go for the Ampharos. I have to. Look
I guess somebody has to.
Yeah, I'll try a few rounds with it.
Let's see.
Oh,
Can you do it?
I'll do my best. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. That's too. That's no good. Okay.
Oh, you were just a little, because that's kind of the idea. Is you gotta kind of like yank it.
I got 5 more tries on this thing, dude. Ready?
Yep.
So I have to hold it down for longer than I think, is what I'm understanding.
It's complicated. It's sensitive. Go ahead.
Oh!
No, it's gonna. So it's really sticky.
Darn it. Okay, so I have to hold this down for longer than I think. So that's the motto, is hold it down for longer than I anticipate.
Maybe, maybe not. It's complicated.
All right.
Go ahead.
4 more tries. Is that gonna be the same exact thing? Oh, that's a little better. Okay.
You gotta get the corner.
You have to get the corner, like the back corner?
No, the front corner. Either corner's fine, but you.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
Oh, well, I guess I'm going for the back one. Why not? What was wrong with that one?
All right. Shall I take a try?
Okay, you want to go for it? There's 2 tries left.
Okay, I'll give one try. Here we go.
All right.
So this is what you
2
kind of
tries
want.
left. If you get it right here, I'm going to be super impressed.
No, because you gotta yoink it over, bud.
All right, last try.
Yeah, this is gonna.
No matter what, whether we get it or don't, this is our last try. If we don't get it, I hope some little kid gets it or something.
Well, that's not gonna help anybody.
Man, all right, we tried, guys. This is why I can't gamble, because I'll keep throwing money at this. We put in 20 bucks worth. It's fine.
Where do you think we're going?
I have no idea. Seth took me to the store and said, I want to surprise you with something.
It's a grocery store, but in Japan. That's apples. That's your normal apples. Let's see some of the more popular items.
I can't believe Seth's taking grocery shopping with it in Japan. Going grocery shopping?
Yep. Wow, they do not have any melons right now. Probably because they're out of season.
I guess so. It's a summer fruit, right?
Yeah, but I wanted to show you like a $10,000. Let me rephrase that. Like 100,000 yen. Let me rephrase that. An expensive melon.
Okay. And then, yeah, then
No melons today. But yeah, you got a lot of food here that you probably don't see in the United States, right? Like, have you ever seen this?
not this size, no.
Do you know what it is?
It's a salad wedge.
It's Chinese cabbage.
Got it.
You know what that is?
Broccoli?
Okay. There is, yeah. So, here, come with me. I'm going to show you something that you might be interested in. Here's an aisle of nothing but ramen.
Okay. You know, I mean, that exists in America too, in today's day and age. It's so cheap.
I never would have guessed. Curry and other powders. Yeah, frozen goods. They have a thing in Japan where they have ice cream, but it's just frozen ice, which is kind of gross. So let's take a look at the snacks, shall we?
Seth's son's actually taking me grocery shopping.
Now this is my favorite kind of bread. It's a rice-based bread.
Okay.
It's very tasty. Sort of. So
is this
sticky in a way?
Do they normally put the breads in the back? Because usually,
yes,
breads
they
are
do.
near the front of most
Yes,
stores.
they do. That's where they usually put them.
And they usually put the bread.
Wow, they got some.
Or they put the donuts next to the bread. Do you guys got donuts?
We do not have donuts
That's
here.
okay. That's okay.
We do, but I'll show you in a moment.
Okay.
There's a bunch of pickled snacks that a lot of rice crackers that Japanese people like behind you. And over here we have actually really thick bread.
It's really thick, spongy bread.
Oh, Pokemon. Oh, it's basically a Gachimon, right? You see which one's going to be in the ball, and it can be any one of these. It has a chance of being Latias? Huh. I'm not going to get this. I don't know.
What about that? We got some things over there, too.
What else do you want me to look at? Oh. Sorry. So my angle was a little difficult to see. Yeah, what is this? Is this a placemat?
Yeah, there's a different one in there, too.
Oh, there is a Latios and Latios one. What are these? It's just artwork, but like, what do you do with it? Well,
I have no idea.
This one has a Milotic one. That's kind of cool. Or it can? Is it random? It can have?
Yeah.
Okay. Not as interested then. Oh, I guess most of these are supposed to be the Latios ones. What I will do then is I will just lay this one down in front of it. Because that looks like it's part of a different pack.
Ah, fair enough. That's a good idea. So, is there anything you've wanted to try here in Japan before?
I mean, you had me try ruby chocolate. That was pretty good.
Yeah. This is oh, not really, because I don't have it right here, but yeah.
I mean, chocolate's pretty safe.
One thing I want you to try, though.
Yeah, what do you want me to try? I want to buy that? What is that? Is that dark chocolate?
Look at the percentage.
95% dark. I don't really want to buy it, though. If I know I'm not going to like it.
Do you know anybody in the United States who likes dark chocolate?
I know people that will eat it, but...
They won't enjoy it, but they'll eat it.
Yeah, 95%'s a bit much. Do you mind if I not get that? I'm not trying to be mean. It's just I'd rather get something I can most probably enjoy.
Enjoy, right? No.
Guys,
So good. He said it was okay.
Cephazon's eating in the background, and to maintain his privacy of the building, I will not spin the camera around and show him, but he is intentionally making a lot of loud noises to mess me up. He's not naked. He has his clothes on. I just can't show you what the rest of the building looks like. Sorry. We came back, and I'm tired. And Cephazon thinks it's because of jet lag. I think it's because we just kept moving. I think it's because we stopped for lunch and we stopped for dinner. We did not sit. Otherwise, we stood on the trains. We just kept walking and walking. We paused for pictures. We sat when we got to the Grand Metropolitan Tower.
We sat for a while there, maybe about 40 minutes.
We were at the tower for about 40 minutes. Otherwise, we did not sit. When we went to Akihabara, we just walked and walked and walked till we grabbed lunch. Then we walked and walked and walked, got on some trains. Then we went to the Emperor's Palace.
Then walked and walked.
Then we walked and walked
until Avatar for about an hour.
We talked about Avatar for a bit. We were going to take a bus. It's fine. We wound up taking another train. Then we finally went to the Grand Metropolitan Tower, walked around that for a bit. Okay. Tomorrow we're going to Makuhari. I'm gonna compete in EVO. Cephazon's probably gonna watch. And that's my day tomorrow. That will be more discussed in my Smash Bros video. Some parts of it will probably be showcased here too. I've had a very fun first day in Japan. I got to do all sorts of stuff. I got to see all sorts of stuff. Cephazon's been a very gracious host, so thank you, Cephazon. Hey. He wants me to go to some sort of shrine tomorrow to get a good luck charm before I compete in EVO Japan, so we'll see what that's all about. Otherwise, I don't quite know what this video is going to be. I don't quite know what footage is going to go where, but I will do my best to make a cohesive or coherent video. Tomorrow is competing day. It should be fun, but now I'm going to rest even though it's only 8:30, but I'm really, really tired, and we didn't really, catch too many breaks. But that's good. We kept moving. We did plenty.
We didn't catch breaks, but he caught Pokemon.
I caught a lot of Pokemon in Pokemon Go. I've been doing a lot of that. All right, day one's over. Whoosh. So the next part of the trip had me travel to this international exhibition hall so I could compete in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I won't go into great detail here as I plan to have a whole separate video dedicated to this part of the trip. But to give a brief overview, I kicked off the day by traveling to a shrine. I prayed in front of the shrine and then received some sort of good luck charm. That evening I went ahead and competed, and although there was some difficulty in trying to figure out where to go and how to convey the rules to my opponents, I did have a fun time. I didn't perform too well, but hey, I didn't get last place. If nothing else, it was just cool to check out the venue and see how people in another country compete in this game. But anyway, that's the general gist of the day, so we're gonna go ahead and call it a wrap here, and we're gonna move on to the next day. Alright, well, I competed in EVO Japan. I didn't go 0-2, and even in one of the matches that I lost, I won a game, so I didn't do terribly. I fought a Rosalina player. That doesn't really exist in America. And as I walked by, I saw Lucarios and Kens, and Ken is prominent in America, but not really Lucario, so it was very cool to just walk by and see some of the characters people were using, and I'm glad that if someone's going to beat me, they used a character I don't get to see that often. That was it. That was fun. Thank you. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my time in Japan now. Woo! End of day 2 in Japan. I'm trying chicken on a stick. Seems pretty harmless.
Yakitori. More of Japanese comfort food.
It's okay. Okay. It's definitely, it has a comfort food vibe, but
I think this one wasn't cooked as much as it probably could have been.
It's a little too chewy for my liking, but like
yeah, usually it's more crispy than this. This is konbini level. This is pretty low quality, low standards. You wouldn't get this at an izakaya.
But like it's fine. I'll eat most of it. I didn't want to eat too much tonight just because I wasn't that hungry.
Right.
I'm kind of tired.
I think if you had real yakitori at a izakaya, you probably enjoy it more.
What was this, like 180 yen?
Not even. I think it was like 80 yen.
Yeah, it was cheap, so like for the price, it was fine. Okay.
Would you buy this on your own? Like if you saw this and it was, higher quality, maybe
it depends.
Cooked more.
Mm-hmm.
Would you eat, steak on a stick?
Yeah. I would do steak on a stick.
All right. Well, would you
I
wouldn't
would
eat
do like
vegetables,
I would do like an actual grilled nugget on a stick. This is just like chicken skin, right?
Yeah. They have different kinds. And it's not all. You saw the chicken thigh and.
Yeah. That was the competition day. We went to Chiba. It was nice. I competed. I didn't do great. It was fine. But yeah, not bad. Obviously, I wish I did better. But like, I'm here to also visit Japan. So I'm gonna visit Japan. I'm also gonna eat more of this chicken. Okay, so today's kind of a free day for me. Sefazan got called in for some last minute work, so I'm on my own. But that's okay. Maybe it's good if I get lost and just kind of move around and explore things at my own pace and really get to appreciate the city for what it is. Because it's been nice to have a tour guide and a translator. But maybe I'll truly get to experience the city if I really am just on my own. So right now I'm in Ginza, which Sefazan described as a more wealthy part of Japan. So I'm going to look around here for a bit, and then Sefazan also recommended some other places that I should visit throughout the country, so maybe I'll go ahead and visit those places as well. I really don't know where I'm going to go, I really don't know what I'm going to see, but I guess it's kind of the fun of it. So I'm going to go ahead and show some B-roll of Ginza, and then I'll see you guys in a bit. So I looked around Ginza for a bit, and although it was a pretty location, there wasn't really a whole lot for me to do. So I went ahead and took a train toward Ikebukuro. Along the way, I saw what appeared to be a Ferris wheel. So I let my curiosity direct me, and sure enough, I wound up at an amusement park. This amusement park was right beside the Tokyo Dome. Well, I was riding the train, and I figured I'd get off here, because this looked interesting. I believe this place is called Koda Koen, and there's amusement park rides. So I don't know if I'll actually ride any of the amusement park rides, but I figured I can get some B-roll if nothing else. If I do go on one of the rides, cool, but I wouldn't count my chances. Let's see what this place is. Alright, well, I'm on the Ferris wheel right now. It's called the Big O, and it looks like it'll give me a pretty great view of the city once I actually get to the top. It was about 850 yen, so about $8 to ride it, but, I'm on vacation, I'm having fun, and we're gonna see what's in store. I guess they have regular cars like this one, and then there's karaoke cars so you can sing while you're in one of these. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm taking a regular car. They were very nice to me. They did speak a little English, so I was able to get on here with a little tabis. There's a little TV screen right here. Oops, let me hold my camera more steady. There's a little TV screen right here that I guess can tell me about the Big O. Like, if I hit that.
The Big O that you are now riding was built in May 2003 and is the world's first centerless Ferris wheel with no revolving shaft.
Okay.
The Big O has a diameter of 60 meters, reaches a maximum height of 80 meters, and takes 15 minutes to do a single rotation.
Alright, so I'll be in here for 15 minutes.
While taking a ride, you can enjoy the wide expanse of the Tokyo skyline.
Alright, I'm not gonna vlog the entire 15 minutes, but I'll see you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna get some B-roll. So the amusement park was cool, but I didn't want to spend my whole day there, so I continued my trip to Ikebukuro. Once I arrived there, I went ahead and went to a mall called Sunshine City. As you can expect, this mall had all sorts of stores. And I guess there was some sort of convention going on too, so a lot of people were dressed up, so that was kind of fun. So Sefazan advised that while he worked today, that I go to Ikebukuro Station, which is where I am right now. He said something about Sunshine City and there being a Pokemon Center store here, so I'm gonna look around and see what the city is. I'm gonna see if it really is a sunshiny city, although the sun is coming out. It's getting brighter, and I'm gonna see if I can find this Pokemon store. So let's go ahead and take a look around. Under normal circumstances, this mall is supposed to have a Pokemon Center store, but unfortunately it was closed for renovation. There were still people beside where the store was supposed to be playing Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I wanted to go ahead and join them. Although in the process of me trying to join them, I dropped my Switch and damaged my Joy-Cons. So that meant that I couldn't really play any more Nintendo Switch games on this trip until I got it fixed. So I went ahead and wandered around the mall some more, and in the same mall, right next to where the Pokemon Center store is supposed to be, there was a Pokemon Go store. It was a little weird. It was mainly just this big open space with a pillar in the center of it. I didn't quite understand what this store was for. You could buy 1 or 2 goodies at this store, but otherwise it seemed kind of like a weird use of space. I later learned that apparently this is where Pokemon Go players meet up. If you're a foreigner like myself, then this is the place you want to be, because people will stand around and trade Pokemon to one another. Some people will even hold signs showcasing what Pokemon they want to trade. And sure enough, I was able to trade with some other foreigners. So I hung around here for a bit until it was time to finally head out and meet up with Cephazon once again. I enjoyed my time in the Sunshine City Mall, and eventually I had to head out. It was unfortunate that I wasn't able to visit the Pokemon Center store, and it was unfortunate that I dropped and damaged my Nintendo Switch, but I'd say that the day was still fun overall. Today has been a day of highs and lows. On the high end, I got to go and visit different parts of Japan. I got to ride a Ferris wheel and get great views, and I got to visit Sunshine City. And I got to trade a lot of Pokemon with people at a Pokemon Go store, which I didn't even know existed. There's a Pokemon store, which was under renovation, so I couldn't do much there. And then there was a Pokemon Go store. And most people in the store just want to trade Pokemon in Pokemon Go. And that's perfect. Unfortunately, due to the limitations of the game, I couldn't trade as many Pokemon as I wanted, but I got a Relicanth, and I helped another guy out. If I had more time, I'd love to go back there every day and just trade everything, but I'll take what I can get. I helped some people out, they helped me. So those were the highs. On the low end, in the grand scheme of things, I didn't go to as many places as I wanted because my phone battery died and I had to buy a new charger, and my phone doesn't like it. I bought different batteries and different cables, and my phone will not charge with this charger, so I'm in a little bit of trouble there. And then I broke my Switch, and I'm sure I can fix it, but I just wish that didn't happen, but we'll see what else happens. So I did some fun stuff today. I didn't do as much as I wanted, but I did have fun. I got to see different parts of the city, and in the grand scheme of things, today was okay. I had some things that I wish didn't happen, but otherwise, I had fun. I'm going to try to meet up with Cephazon. I'm going to try to charge my phone somewhere, and then I'm going to try to meet with him. This might be the end of the day. We might record 1 or 2 more clips, we shall see. But for now, that is the summary of my day so far. So I previously stated that today was an up and down day, and today could have ended on a bit of a downer, because I did reunite with Seth. We didn't get to do everything we wanted to do today. That's okay. Things got late. We came back. We are going to have dinner. Everything's okay. But today does get to end on a bit of an upside, because Cephazon did manage to repair my Switch. For the most part. The Joy-Con is still to be determined, but he did get the actual Joy-Con, like, slidey part off of the Switch system, so I can still buy new Joy-Cons and attach them. It won't look much like an Umbreon anymore, but, you know, that's okay. If I need to come back with a souvenir from Japan and have them be Joy-Cons, like, that's fine. If anything, I'm in the perfect country to get replacement parts, so we're good. Cephazon, thank you for fixing my Switch and making it not so doomed.
This is some good ruby chocolate, I'm telling you.
The good news is, even if I couldn't get the Joy-Cons off, like, I could still turn the Switch on and off so I could be able to transfer my data. But Cephazon at least allowed it to be so that I could slide new Joy-Cons on and at least play my Switch on the flight home, because that's a 12-hour flight and I won't be bored out of my mind the entire time.
Luckily, I can repair that Joy-Con, but
you might want to keep this.
I need to solder some things.
Yeah, so you can hang on to this. I already have the thought process in my mind that I'm gonna have to buy new Joy-Cons anyway.
Yes, unfortunately, you will not be here by the time I finish soldering it.
Yeah,
so
you can keep this. You know, I had my use with it. You know, I'm getting it in footage now, and I even have 1 or 2 gameplay clips of me using yellow Joy-Cons when I have to sync the controllers to the Switch. So they've served their purpose. Maybe I'll buy new yellow ones. I don't know what color I'm gonna get. We'll see what's available. But for now, that's the end of the day. I at least get to end it on a high note. This day would have been probably a 7 out of 10 otherwise, but Cephazon upped it to an 8.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, so good stuff. We'll see what's in store tomorrow. As for the following day, this is another day that revolved around the EVO Japan event, so I won't really go into great detail here. Even so, there's not really much detail to go on about. I went back to the exhibition hall to watch the finals for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The finals were very fun and exciting to watch, but beyond that, I didn't really do much else. So this day wound up serving as more of a rest day. Sorry, but fortunately, the next day was jam-packed with things to do. Hi. You might notice that today I'm wearing a face mask. And apparently if I put my face mask up like this, I can fog my glasses. But anyway, we're at the Nintendo Tokyo store, which is relatively new. It opened in November, so just a couple months ago. I've been to the Nintendo New York store, but I didn't have my Yoshi hat yet, and that was many years ago, I think 2012 or so. Here, I'm gonna see what's in store. I'm gonna buy a bunch of stuff. My bank account's not gonna really like me after this, but it's all good because I'm a tourist and I need some souvenirs. So let's go. All right, well, I'm gonna get these. I have to get. You understand. I just spent $100 at the Nintendo store. Let's go check out the Pokemon store. Very dangerous store.
I found something for Yoshiller.
This is a dangerous store. This is dangerous. Okay, I can't stay here. This, where the back, where it was Pikachu with Mario stuff on it, and now they have Mario and Bowser with Pokemon stuff. This is dangerous. I can't. This is not gonna work. I can't stay here for very long, or I'm gonna run out of money. After spending almost another $100 at the Pokemon store, it was time to move on to the next event of the day. Thanks to a good online friend of mine known as PushDustIn, I was able to get a reservation over at the Kirby Cafe. In short, it was a cafe based around the Kirby series of games, and all of the food items were based on Kirby. We were also able to meet up with some of Cephazon's friends while we were there. We ordered various things off of the menu, and while we waited for our food, we went over to the Kirby Cafe store. I once again spent a ton of money at another video game themed store, but I figured today was my shopping day. And then I went ahead and bought some treats over at the Kirby Cafe. I personally wanted to get this pancake thing that had Kirby-shaped ice cream on the top, but PushDustIn had planned to make it a surprise gift for Cephazon. So when I ordered this meal, they actually wrote it out to be a happy birthday celebration cake for Cephazon. So that was kind of humorous. Either way, it was the cake that I ordered, so I ate it, and it was delicious.
Can you actually see that it says Kirby Cafe?
Sweet.
I hope not.
Mine, if they have a separate one for me or not, or if this is mine.
I thought it's the same. And the person who booked this probably thought you were gonna get a cake.
Yeah.
So they put the message and everything now on his food.
I think that'll be fine.
Alright, well then I'm gonna eat it.
Shake it, shake it, shake it.
Oh, okay, okay. こちらパープルのやつ、いいサイズ。こっち。全部です。
Thank you.
で、最後に入れてください。全部？はい、フィニッシュ。
甘い匂い。
で、最後にこちらに。
ですか？
どうなるかな。 験大成功。よくかき混ぜてお召し上がりください。こちらプレゼント。はい。どうぞ。じゃあこちら取れました。
Oh,
みんな細なお召し上がりください。
I also have my
oh.
Everything is amazing in this one.
Let's see, is this...
Something isn't quite right here.
I already talked about it. I'm gonna eat your cake because this is what I ordered, and if another one comes out, then we'll trade. Okay. Oh man.
No, you're
Kirby Cafe spoon.
You'll have to write everything over again.
I feel weird, like.
You ought to. You're eating Kirby. What could feel more weird than eating Kirby?
Oh, this is full on like
ice
cream. I can't even like get the scoop if I want to. I'm gonna make a mess. I'm so sorry, Kirby. Right there.
Oh my god, you made a hole for his mouth.
That's some good ice cream. It's actually pretty good. Here, I need you to follow the spoon, okay?
Okay.
Alright. So I got that.
Yep.
So it's occurred to me that I came all the way to Japan so I can eat inside of a tree, so I can destroy Kirby's face, while I also simultaneously eat it on top of a pancake, while I also spend 7,000 yen on Kirby merchandise. I didn't know. Oh.
ちょっと質問なんですが、こっちのコースターはこっちに付きで、こっちのコースターはこっちの付きで、
Some of these meals come with souvenirs, it's crazy.
こっちのコースター
すいません、お待ちしますね。
Are those your souvenirs?
Yeah, these are the cups.
I was gonna say. Okay, that makes more sense because I was like, do you clean the cup and then have to take it yourself? Okay. So.
Dare.
What'd you get?
Ooh. It's a bunch of chef.
I mean, no matter what, you can't lose. They're all cool. And so, after wandering around the night sky of Tokyo City for a little longer as I carried all of my Nintendo, Pokemon, and Kirby goodies, it was finally time to call it a night. I said goodbye to Sephazon's friends and I went back to Sephazon's apartment. Frick, man. I spent too much money today. I had fun though. I had fun. I'm not gonna go through and showcase everything that I bought right now, but just so you get the idea, these came with some Yoshi cookies that I bought. Alright, there you go. I bought the Yoshi cookies. Alright, whether or not, I don't think I'm gonna try them this second. I'll keep these sealed for a little bit. I'll let you guys know how those taste at a different time. And then the staff of the Nintendo store generously gave me an extra bag in addition to the bag I was already carrying everything in, just because they knew I was so fascinated with the store. They were like, oh, here you go. So, got bonus bags. But then that was just the Nintendo store, and that's not even everything. I got jackets, and you know, I got that Mario Pokemon jacket. I got the Nintendo Tokyo shirt. I wanted, well, it's not the Nintendo Tokyo shirt. They actually do have a shirt that literally says Nintendo Tokyo, but they were sold out of it. I wanted it so badly, but that's okay. That's okay. But so I bought a bay leaf, okay? I bought a bay leaf, and then I also bought almost the reverse of the other jacket I bought from the Nintendo store. So one store, the Nintendo jacket has a picture of Pikachu with Mario stuff in it. This has a picture of, I think, Mario with Pokemon stuff in it. So that, yeah, so that's what I bought. Alright, I'm not going to open it right here because I guess I have to pay custom fees or something. I bought the Kirby Waddle Dee plush. Alright. I bought a copy of one of the soundtracks they have there. They have two soundtracks. I bought two more things I bought, I think. Yeah. I got, oh, it's like a patch. Okay, and I'm not going to open this patch right here, but it could be one of those things. It could be one of those characters. So I got those. Alright, so I got a lot of stuff, and then I got this sticker. So I'll put the sticker on something. And then for eating at the cafe, I got to keep some coasters. So I got this Waddle Dee coaster and this other Waddle Dee coaster. They're both cute. I like them. One of the people we were with, if I can find it, generously gave us something from here. All right, it's called Kirby Pink Puff Powerful. Now maybe I'll open this. Maybe I'll see exactly what this is, because this piques my interest. I'm gonna have to break the tape here. Sorry, I'm trying to do this as best as I can. Thank goodness I'm not doing it selfie style, holding really fancy candy. You can see that. It's really fancy candy. And this one in particular is a Kirby heart. Okay, I'm gonna eat this. I don't know what's in it, but I'm gonna eat it. So it's, you get, okay, so I'm gonna show this as best I can. You get 3 candies in here. All right, one is a rectangle, one is a star. I don't know if you can see the star. And then the other is a heart. So I'm gonna eat these real quick. Or I'm gonna eat the heart at least. Man, is this gonna be crunchy? Is this white chocolate? I don't know. I should have water on standby, but oh well. It is crunchy. I don't know what that is though. I don't think it's white chocolate. Oh, this just looks like milk chocolate. This is just like a regular old chocolate square. So I'm gonna eat that. And that's exactly what it is. And last but not least, we have the star. So let's see what's in the star. Now, this also just looks like regular old chocolate. Okay, well I'm gonna eat it. Yeah, it's just more chocolate. That's just a nice gift to get somebody. And that's exactly what someone did. I love Kirby so much. It's very inspirational to me. So to be able to eat official Kirby merchandise is pretty special. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I also bought another thing at the Kirby Cafe. They had a Kirby pinball sweater, of all things. I've never seen this, but I also rarely ever see Kirby merchandise, let alone official Kirby sweaters. So I bought it, so I'll probably wear it around at events. So now I have a Mario hoodie, I have a Zelda hoodie, and now it's not a hoodie, but I have a Kirby sweatshirt. So I bought that too. It is a rainy day as Sefazan and I return to Akihabara. Today is kind of just a day where we're just gonna go back and see if there's anything that I missed. Because it's raining so much, we're probably not gonna do a whole lot, but we did want to make sure we get out of the house. You know, I'm kind of looking for new Joy-Cons. It's okay if I don't get any. I just don't want to get generic gray Joy-Cons, but it is what it is. Otherwise, my main priority right now is keeping this camera dry while I attempt to vlog everything. Also, Sefazan and I are going to go grab food. He's going to have me try wagyu beef. So, we'll see how that goes. Alright, this is kind of difficult. My hands are cold, so I'm going to put the camera down now. Whoosh. You know, it's like 34 degrees out. It can start snowing any second if it drops any more degrees. Alright, let's try this.
It's gonna be hot.
Ooh. Yeah, that's pretty good. I actually quite like it. I'm actually very glad it's hot. Look, you can see my own breath and you can see the steaming. Okay. That's pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna put that back in the bag for a second and then we can eat. As for this day was more of a recap day. Sefazan and I went and visited all the places that we visited previously. We had different plans for the day, but unfortunately those plans fell through, so we just kind of improvised. So I had to buy new Joy-Cons because my Joy-Cons broke while I was here. Sefazan fixed what he could, but I still have to get new Joy-Cons. I previously had yellow. I thought about getting yellow again, but I figured since I'm here in Japan, maybe I should get the green and pink ones, because in America, this is reversed. You get a pink left Joy-Con and a green right Joy-Con. So I'll get these, and if I'm ever super bummed or OCD about the color swap, I can just buy the inverse when I get back home. So that'll be a souvenir that I buy while I'm here, so I'll get some Joy-Cons. So, let's go check out. So today's kind of been a review day. Seth and I have been going back to a lot of the places that I visited throughout my time here in Japan. So we went back to, this is my second time here, Seth's first time with me. We went back to Ikebukuro to visit the Sunshine City Mall. And normally this is where the Pokemon Center store would be, but it's all under renovation, so there's not a whole lot I can do here. And then I thought I'd go play more Pokemon Go, and there's not a whole lot of people there that are playing Pokemon Go, so we might just wander around, grab dinner, have a more relaxing evening, so that I can calmly and safely re-energize myself as I prepare to leave the country. So, I mean, it's been cool just to look at every place again. It's kind of a bummer that it was raining on this final day, but, you know, it's just been nice to kind of look around, see everything one more time. All right, I might do 1 or 2 more clips before I leave. Okay, catch you guys in a bit. Okay, so Seth and I decided to play it kind of safe tonight. We still decided to go to a nice family restaurant, but we also decided to kind of go for more American food so I can make sure that I enjoy my final meal here before I leave the country. So all in all, it's been fun. I've enjoyed myself. There are things I wish I could have done, but it's always better to plan too much than too little. So there's always room for things I could do if I ever return to the country. All in all, it's been nice. So I'm gonna enjoy my final meal here in this restaurant. I'll probably do 1 or 2 more goodbye clips, but this is probably the last clip I'm gonna do for tonight. So yeah, today was a big review day. Seth and I revisited a lot of places, making sure that I got everything I needed. I got my Joy-Cons. I went back to Ikebukuro to see if I could trade Pokemon with people. And, you know, a busy day, all things considered. So, I'll take what I can get. It's been fun. It's been fun. We're back. We're back at the apartment. It was really wet outside. That's why my hair is all wet.
That's not true.
That's not true. I just took a shower. But it was very, very
wet. It was very wet though today.
You might also be noticing that I'm carrying my Switch with me. I put the new Joy-Cons on. So, I got green and pink. Switch works. Everything's fine. Look, bum, bum, bum. They're both functional. So, that much is good. But Seth also wanted to make sure that I tried one more thing before I left Japan. And he wanted me to try a Japanese, what is this, a pastry?
It's a dessert. I wouldn't call it a pastry. It's not a pastry.
Just a dessert. He suggested that I eat this with a fork. I said I'm just going to take a bite into it. You said it's called mochi?
Yep, it's mochi.
Okay. Is this what the Pokemon Snom is based off of?
Well, I mean, probably not.
I just bite into it?
Take a bite.
Okay, because the bottom of it seems hard, the top of it seems
Just
okay.
take a bite. Definitely not the texture you were expecting.
No. No, not really my thing. Sorry. If you want it, you can have it. Alright. I can tell that that's a strawberry.
Yeah, that's a strawberry with whipped cream and a bit of a cake at the bottom. Mochi is it's rice based. It's basically just rice. I mean, it is just rice. It's just a rice that's been pounded and pounded and pounded and pounded into a sticky sheet.
So I guess I don't like mochi. I'm sorry. But otherwise, I've had a fun time in Japan. So this is my last night here. I'm just gonna relax. I'll head to the airport tomorrow morning. You can have that. And yeah, it's been a fun review day. I'm gonna go put this away and I'm gonna relax for a bit. So, good stuff.
Whoosh.
Whoosh. And so, it was time for me to head back to the airport. I couldn't stay in Japan forever. Sefazan walked me over to a subway station, and I took that subway station over to the airport. Ah, it's a nice, bright, sunny day. Of course, it's bright and sunny on the day that I have to leave.
Yep.
But I'd rather it be bright and sunny on the day I have to leave, because that way I don't have to worry about getting stuck at the airport.
Yeah.
So, Seth and I have to depart here. I have to go to the airport, and he has to do something work related. So, Seth, I'm going to give you a hug.
Yep. All right. It was great seeing you.
Thank you, Seth.
You enjoyed Japan?
I did. You've been a very gracious host, a very good friend, and a very excellent Japanese speaker and translator.
大丈夫だと思います。翻訳よくできません。
Hi. So, I'm gonna go. Whether or not I'll vlog 1 or 2 more things before I leave, I'm not sure, but I at least wanted to make sure I can vlog myself saying goodbye to Seth on this nice, bright, sunshiny day.
It's 70 degrees today, so of course the day he leaves it's actual proper Tokyo winter weather.
70 degrees today, 30 degrees yesterday.
Yep. It was snowing up north, so yesterday. Of course, now it's nice, sunny, bright.
Yeah, I wish the weather would have stayed like this, but again, if it was raining today, then we'd have to carry umbrellas and
it's a mess.
So we're okay. I'm glad it was sunshiny now. All right, I'm gonna head to the airport. Thank you for everything, man.
Thank you.
All right, I guess I'll get moving.
Whoosh.
All in all, I enjoyed my time in Japan, and I'd love to visit the country again sometime. Maybe the fact that I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do was a good thing, because that means I have plenty of things that I want to do next time. There were ups and downs, sure, but there were certainly more ups than downs, and the ups made up for more than what the downs caused. I got to see all sorts of sights and experience all sorts of events. The people throughout the country were very generous to me, and I loved sightseeing. And even though I didn't enjoy all of the food that Japan had to offer, there were still plenty of foods that I did enjoy. And those toilets, man, those toilets are awesome. So I hope that I was able to do a decent job showcasing Japan in this hour-long video. It was my first time visiting another country, and Japan definitely left a great first impression. I look forward to one day traveling again, and I hope that I can return to Japan one day. That wraps up this vlog of Japanuary, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye, humans. Whoosh. Hey, thank you for watching my video all the way to the end. If you want to know what other types of videos I plan to make, or if you just want to try and keep in touch with me, you can either subscribe to my YouTube channel here by clicking the button down below, or you can follow my Twitter account, @RealYoshiller. I post previews and I post when I'm going to events, and if you want to interact with me, that's probably the best place to do so. Either way, I appreciate any and all support that you guys have, and I hope to see you all in the future. Woohoo!